Fancy a brew? I know I do. Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server with me, Zedaf, and yes, today we finish the Kambruta, my gamified brewing stand, basically. Think Guitar Hero mixed with Minecraft brewing. You got to get the right items, the right ingredients from down below here into your brewing stand by flapping the trapdoors in the correct order after having like a preview of what is to come from down below here. Now, we've got the flingage going on, and what a flingage it is. I'm still impressed that you can go this far, but today we need to work out the rest of the stuff, namely the ingredient management at the back here. Right now, we literally have everything getting caught by an individual hopper, which goes down into a dropper and that loops so that we have just our 4 different colors coming through all the time. We need to add a little bit between where the items drop back in and where the items get spat back out again, where basically we store all the items. We can have like more than one. Like right now we've got like what? 3 of these, more, 5 or 6 of them in the whole system, but 3 of them stored at any one time. We need like a whole bunch of all different ingredients. There are 20 different brewing ingredients that I want to be storing at once. And then once they're stored somewhere, we need to be able to get them randomly to appear. I'm getting things randomly appear in one of these 4 droppers, all at the same time to be able to do the kind of flingage quickly as flingy one after the other. Oh, see, look, I've picked up some of the items, so now there's nothing to fling. But first, the easy bit. The storage. And I wish it was as simple as just a double chest. I really do. But no, we're going to be making an auto-sorted storage system, and we're going to be doing it in this wall back here, because right now, it's a completely empty wall with nothing going on. So we might as well make a bit of a feature about it, as well as we might be able to see what items we are out of stock of, which would be a problem, and break the game. In fact, out of the 20 ingredients, there's actually 21 ingredients, but cheeky little me, I'm so sorry, we are ditching the turtle helmet thing to make the Potion of the Turtle Master, because, well, it doesn't stack, for one thing, so it's very hard to get as well, and also 20 ingredients divides by 4, so much easier. The redstone, as you will see today, is already stretching the limits of what my redstone can handle. You'll probably understand it perfectly fine, but I've had weeks, absolute months even, maybe not months, definitely weeks, of just staring non-stop at brewing stand redstone with items going all over the place. But it's good. What I've got is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to show you as well. But yeah, storage-wise, so 20 ingredients, unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This wall is only 17 long, so we're not going to be able to have all 20 in a long line. We're actually going to have to do a 10 and a 10 above and below each other, like a bunk bed. A bunk storage. I don't know why they don't bunk more things, like a sandwich is kind of just like a bunk bread, if you think about it. And after a quick snack, not sure entirely why I was so hungry, I have got this. It's a 10 by 10 item sorted. It looks a lot more complicated than it is from this angle, and I don't know why, but you can kind of see the beginning hopper up there. That's the input of the system. Any items you want sorted, you chuck in there, they'll flow all the way along, then they flow all the way down this side bit, and then all the way back past here, and anything that can't get sorted ends up in that chest. So if we go and have a little closer look, hold up, oh, very close. You'll see we've just got the normal sorting thing around the back here, as you do, and then we've got another one a little bit down there as well. I'm using the 11 stick trick to make it so that we're only going to have one item in reserve here for each of the sorters instead of the normal 24 or whatever it is. This guy, what's wrong with you? You've got no sticks in you at all. I must have missed one. I need to go and grab a bunch more sticks or stucks, because they're stuck, and chuck it in this guy as well. But yeah, chuck items in here. They flow across these 10. They drop down. And I also drop further, and they go across these 10 as well. And that puts everything, it's already getting squashed, into these 10 droppers at the front. And we also have another 10 droppers, you can't see them, here. Another 10 droppers up here as well, which means at the flick of a button, do you flick a button? I'm going to flick a button. Boop. We get, like so. This should be 20. It is 20 stone items. They all just have stone in at the moment, 1 each, which is brilliant. And I really like that when you flick it off here, these bottom ones come straight along there, but these top ones have to get, like, flung on down to the bottom section. I'm not entirely sure whether they get to the end here at the same time. I guess we can try and watch it again. So how close are the items? Yeah, there's quite a spread, a second or two between the first item arriving and the last item arriving. We might need to do something about that. Not entirely sure what yet, though. But yeah, that's our sorted done. We are, of course, missing all of the ingredients that need to actually go in there, but that is a job for future ZF. Or at least it was for future ZF. I guess it's now for me, ZF, now, although technically you're watching this in the future, so that would be a job for past ZF. I'm confused. So I went for a little rummage around my storage and a few little mini excursions, and I managed to get 15 out of the 20 ingredients. The only one I'm lacking in right now is pufferfish, because they suck. But the other 5 ingredients that I don't yet have are a little bit harder to get, hence why I don't have them. They're dragon's breath, breeze rods, phantom membranes, rabbit's feet, and ghast tears. And wow, saying those out loud makes me feel really mean that I'm trying to collect those things from those poor innocent creatures. But what I do know is Azuma should have a super duper brewer and might be able to help us get some of these things. Hi, Azuma.
Hey, X.
That's you stupid.
Wow. My brain is all over the place right now. Oh.
It's fine. It's what happens when we're brewers, right? Though us brewers get all brain McFuddled all the time.
Yeah, that potion brewing stuff, it's a bit much, isn't it?
One whiff of the stuff and yeah, suddenly you don't know who's who.
You've been on the blaze powder again.
Excellent. So I found out that, yes, you are making a brewer. I am making a brewer. So I thought maybe you could help me out a little bit.
Are you making a com brewer?
I am making a com bruter, yes. Right, well, basically, I need a couple of ingredients. I thought you might have a couple that I didn't have that I could borrow for testing purposes.
Yeah, you can borrow them, air quotes, if you want.
Perfect, thank you. I see you're missing some ingredients too, actually, so... why is there a spyglass? What potion do you make with a spyglass?
Oh, that is invisibility.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I see. Very clever use of things. Oh, you have breeze rods. Can I have some breeze rods?
I believe I actually have those in abundance. As for everything else, I cannot remember, but I know that I don't have a lot of many things.
Yeah, so. I'm not seeing dragon's breath, phantom membranes, rabbit's feet. No. None of these?
Yeah, there's a few things missing. The cobwebs with the droppers above them, that's where ingredients are.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever I've got will be over here.
Gotcha, okay.
There's cobweb. Okay, there is breeze rods.
Oh, you do? Oh, could I have like 16 breeze rods or something?
Yep, take whatever you need.
Okay.
We've got spider eyes, golden carrots.
Got him.
Creams.
Yeah,
spider eyes again. Blistering melon. Blaze powder. Gets a little trickier around this area.
It does. I think, looking at the front of it, I don't think you have anything more that I need. But that's fine. Maybe you and I can go on an ingredient mission at some point in time to gather some of these harder to get stuff.
That sounds like a great idea. If we're both doing brewing, we could like team up and help each other get the ingredients.
Definitely. Because if I'm not mistaken, this isn't actually a game, despite being in the gaming district, right?
No, it's not a game. I wonder if I could turn it into one, though.
Well, funnily enough, my brewer is a game, and it isn't in the gaming district. So we've messed up here.
Yeah, we've totally got it the wrong way around.
Okay, all right. Well, to thank you for the breeze rods. I wanted to thank you by giving you a little present. I want to go on a mini mission with you, and you can keep all of the resources that we gain from it. How about that?
That sounds fantastic. Okay. Mini mission, I'm down.
Azuma.
Do I need anything?
We need to dig down of the day.
These flowers are the location. We're going to dig straight down.
Okay, beautiful. You pick a tile, and I'll pick a tile right next to you. You're going to go that one. I'm going to go this one. Together, we are going to just dig straight down, no matter what, and see what happens. So,
okay,
let's go.
And so, if we get diamond ore or something, we put that in our ender chest, right?
Exactly. Yes. Usually it's a case of you only get to keep the stuff if you don't die at the very bottom.
I'm picturing us just in a second falling into a giant cave and dying immediately. Oh!
And that might be a good place to pause real quick so I can tell you about my wonderful, glorious patrons whose names are all over the screen right now, making your screen so much more pretty than it once was, with me and Azuma's faces all over it. You too can become a patron and have your name up here, as well as getting a bunch of other really cool rewards, including playing on Zcraft, our lovely server. And I must say, Noodle Nam, you have got the honour of trying to give Azuma and I the best of luck in this particular endeavour. So let's see how we got on. Okay, we're safe, we're safe.
Timing.
Oh, we're at Deep Slate already.
Getting a little slower.
I'm hearing a zombie.
Do I hear lava popping?
I do. I do.
It's a terrifying sound.
Oh no. Okay, so far still alive though. This is actually going smoother than most dig down of the days do.
Dude, what Y level am I at?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
47.
We're nearly there. We've only got like, what, 10, 15 more to go?
I was going to say, how do we get back out? But I guess you pillar back up.
You can pillar. Oh, I see.
Light.
Why did light happen?
Oh, did someone sleep? Someone must have slept.
Oh, that scared
It was
me.
nighttime.
I thought
I'm
lava.
at bedrock.
Oh, and... Oh, we missed on the redstone. That's such a shame. It's right there.
Oh, do you want to know what I got out of that?
Yes, please.
Squat diddly.
Squat diddly. I managed to get 2 iron, so that's probably one of my better
lowest score
ones.
ever.
It's actually quite good for a dig down of the day, I must admit.
Now, do we just go straight back up?
You can always put your ender chest down if you want and get your good bits from it. But here, I promised you.
Oh, wait.
All of this is yours.
Sorry, get those good bits out of my ender chest. Like my wings, etc.
You can fly out if you want. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Game's over.
I
won.
emptied my entire ender chest
Oh.
for this game, Zed.
Azuma.
My entire
Hey!
ender chest.
Don't bury me! Oh, I guess I deserve it. Thanks, Azuma, for burying me. But no, also thank you for some of the ingredients as well. You can see here we have 20 beautiful ingredients with totally real ghast tears, totally real rabbit's feet, and totally real dragon's breath right here. But everything else is even realer than that, which is very nice. And you can see they're all on lamps as well, because we can add a nice little feature in. You can see comparators here, just measuring each of the droppers through a block, which is really cool. And if the light is on, it means we have at least one thing of stuff in each of the droppers. I think we still need like 4 or 5, or maybe even like nearly 10 or so to go through the whole system. As you saw before, there's like 2 or 3 at least being kind of flung around and stuff. So some of these might show up as empty, even though there is still some items in the system. But anyway, it's a nice little indication at least as to whether you need something more, and it's pretty free. But yeah, I love that you can pull power through a block like this, whilst also being able to actually power the droppers via that same block too. It's very nice to see. Now, the final major part of the puzzle for the whole of the Kambruta is what I was racking my brain about the most. The thing that made me stay up at night, struggling, working out what to try and do. I had a bunch of people send in submissions as well of how they would kind of solve it, and I learned a lot from you. However, the thing that I have is hopefully very, very simple, which, sometimes simple is best. But let's see at the stage we're at now. So we have all of our items beginning in the storage, and at the hit of a button, boop, if we run out away, we should see, we have a big pile of 20 ingredients come through. One of each one, all in a big old pile. And what we need to now do is move those 20 into these 4 droppers. But there's a catch. We need to firstly make sure that they go evenly dispersed between them all. So 5 in each one, because there's 20 items and 4 of them. But also those 5 need to be random. Like we can't keep having, the pufferfish always going in lane 1. We need to make sure it has the chance to go in any of the 4 lanes. And that is the part that is tricky. And it's the humble double chest that holds the key. And that is because it's a wide boy, that's for sure. We can put a hopper and another hopper underneath it. Both of these things will pull out. So if we put like 1 carrot in, boop, obviously it gets sucked straight out. And okay, it went into the left one. If we put another carrot in, that will also get sucked out and still go in the left one. I guess there's always going to be a priority over the right or the left hopper, which one it goes in. I guess it might be dependent on orientation, all stuff like that. But this one is going for. But if we grab our 2 carrots and we put them both in exactly the same time, you'll see they instantly disappeared. And now 1 carrot is in here and 1 carrot is in here. Magic! And if one double chest can split things in half, well then 3 double chests can split things into quarters, into 4, which is exactly what we need. But we do need to have a little bit of help here with locking these hoppers. So this back line is locking all 4 of these bottom hoppers, and this front line is locking the top 2 up here. So when a hopper is locked like that, it doesn't suck anything out from the inventory above. So we can do something like this. We can put 1, 2, 3, 4 items in this very top chest. They're staying there. They're not going anywhere at all. And as soon as we flick this lever, both of these hoppers here will open up, which will pull 1 and another one out, and then 1 and another one out. It will split it into 2. So we should see if we do this, the items have gone. It's now put 2 in this double chest and 2 in this double chest. We can lock that top line again. Not that it's doing anything, but, you know, it's always good to have them locked by default. And then this one, we do the same thing, and we're going to actually do both of them at once now. So when we flick this off, the carrots are going to get split back into their individual ones. So we flick it off, flick it back on again, and now we should have 1 carrot, 2 carrot, 3 carrot, 4 carrot. Very, very nice. Then we can kind of do 2 birds with 1 stone, because we can both eliminate a part of this and add randomization into the fact by obviously knowing that when you put items in, hoppers have a certain speed that they pull items out of, right? Hopper speed, we will call it. You can see bum, 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 bum. It's pretty quick. I don't know exactly what it is. Is it 2.5 items a second? I don't know. Look it up. I'm not a Wikipedia page. Oh, I'm breaking everything. But what I do know is this clock here is going a lot faster than hopper speed, pointing at this dropper, which has got 24 golden carrots, in facing into this chest. So we don't actually need this top line to be locked at all. These 2 hoppers are not locked because if we're putting in items way quicker than these 2 can pull out anyway, they will still split them equally in half. But this bottom one, we do have to figure out. So 24 items in there. If we pop this on, boop, we'll see carrots coming through. It looks like only one's in there at a time, but once this is fully emptied out, like so, we should see 12 carrots in here and 12 carrots in here, which have been perfectly halved. And then, of course, we can relax this, knowing it'll be halved again. So I went ahead and added our double splitter into position here, ready above the 4 of our droppers. And I've hooked up the relevant redstone here for the timings of everything. Of course, we have to be spitting using this dropper 4 items into this double chest really, really quickly. We have to be relaxing the hoppers down here to let those items split so that everything can go on. But if without any items in, we turn on the main game clock here that goes round and round, that even does the flingers back there as well. A fling just like that. You can see what's going on. We're sending a pulse up here that's getting cut into a very, very small, short, quick little pulse that is then remade the right length again, just long enough to make this piston, make this guy, kiss this guy, they do a little smoochy smooch, exactly 4 times. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear that? That is obviously because we want me splitting 4 items out. So we can put a load of items in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those items get spat out into this chest. We know already they'll automatically get split because of how the hoppers work here. And then after that, there's a little bit of a delay with just the right amount of timing to turn this torch off just long enough to relax these bottom 4 hoppers down here, which means any of the items that went through, we now have 1 carrot in there, 1 carrot in there, 1 in here, and 1 in there. So let's try this out, right? In here, let's put, what's a nice number to divide by 4? If we put 16 carrots in, we should see 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to keep going until we have, that's going to be the 3rd one, and finally 4. 4 carrots in this dropper, 4 carrots in this dropper, 4 in there, and 4 in there. They got spat out nicely. This dropper here, of course, will randomize things. We were just putting carrots in, so it can only pick 1. But if this was all weird random ingredients, we know that it would be picking 1 of 9 of them. So now we just need to get our massive pile of ingredients from over there straight into this dropper here. Shall we turn this thing on for the first time? I think we should. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a whirl. Right. We have the master clock on. Very good. That's going to go round and round. That's going to do all of the splitting the stuff. It's also going to be going down here and actually powering our 4 droppers to spit the items out. It is, of course, triggering our launchers over here as well. And I have added back here a collection point to collect all of the items that don't go through. They go all the way back up and into the top of our storage solution over there. So that should be the entire loop finished. The only thing we're really missing is this button here to actually eject the items out of storage. We obviously hit this button to bring 20 items out. They'll all go down into the splitter and things. But where this clock goes round kind of once every cycle, this button only needs to get triggered every 5 cycles. Because remember, it's going to spit 20 items out, and it's going to take 5 whole cycles of splitting it into 4 and spitting 4 items out to get through it, and then we trigger it again. So every time this goes around 5 times, we want this button to be triggered. So we're going to have to build a little counter that counts up to 5 and triggers this once every 5. But we should be able to, if I can get out of the way properly, hit this button and see at least one lot of 20 items go through the system. And hopefully they should be nice and random and spread out. The trouble is, when I hit this button, we don't want the items to arrive here halfway through a kissy, right? We want them to arrive now would be perfect so that they've got plenty of time to go down into this dropper before anything kicks off. So we'll give it a go and see if we get lucky. Let's just hit the button. And we're going to watch items come through. Oh, see, they started kissing right at the right time. But hey, we should be able to go through here now and see 4 items come through. They look pretty randomized, as did those. Wonderful. Okay, and hey, very good. Right, so yeah, 3 came through then because I think only 1 came through on the first pass through. We need to make sure that that button over there is kind of getting triggered at exactly the right part of this clock with a little bit of timing and stuff. But hey, we can, if we go down here, we can hit it again and see another 20 items come through and go a-bammo like that. And we'll see this time. There they all come down into the splitter. Hopefully, are we going to get the timing right this time? We did! So there's our first 4 random items, the next 4 random items, the next ones, and if you go back and look at the old footage, you should see everything is in a completely different spot, or at least a randomized spot, right? And there's the last items. Wonderful. They get flung over, straight back into the top bit there, and of course get picked up and put straight back. Can you even see them? You probably can't even see them, but they're going into the top of the hopper, getting resorted back into the system. How cool is that? I love it. And after a little lick of paint, we have a science lab yet again. And I've done a few redstone tweakaroonies as well. You see, we have a actual lever now. Look at that. It's a wonderful lever. No, this whole thing starts and stops the game, which is not as simple as you would think. There are lots of systems and clocks and everything. You can't just stop it. Right? Because think about it. Once an item gets spat out of here, it has to go all the way along, has to go down, through the splitter, through the thing, through the randomizer, get spat out, go across the floor, up behind the launchers, into the launcher, through the air, up and down, into the water stream, get caught, go up, all the way up, and back into the sorter again. If it's between here and here, you can't just stop. You can't just have the launchers not go anymore. You got to keep everything going until everything is back out of the system again. So, a little bit tricky. We've also added, over here, a score point, the Compruter points, which every time an item basically comes through that pressure plate there, 1 gets added. 1 glass bottle goes into your points. You want to try and have as few points as you possibly can per potion. That's how we're going to be scoring this whole thing. What else can I show you? Yeah, this over here, we have a viewing platform. We can go, oh, hey, all the way up here like that. Very nice. And now you can watch somebody play and watch the items fling around. It's a good angle from up here. So that is why we are now ready for our first true experimental test of the Compruter. And why use our brain when we know exactly how to use this thing, even though I'm probably quite bad at it already, when we could use another hermit.
Hello.
You got my memo about the lab coat.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. You look great.
I'll put on a lab coat. Yeah, you look great as well. We both got glasses. We both got coats. Oh, my goodness.
We look so smart.
We are so smart.
Yeah. Follow me. This is the Compruter, Gem.
Compruter.
It makes potions. Yeah, it brews potions in a computery kind of way.
Okay.
And you're going to have to operate this thing. It's a bit like, have you ever played Guitar Hero or a rhythm game like that? No? Okay, perfect. Whoops.
Good start.
Yep, wrong person to bring over then, I see. Okay, so what's going to happen? In fact, I can show you a little bit of what's going to go on. If I flick this lever, we will look up into the skies in just a moment when the machine is warmed up, and we will see...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh yeah, it gets better than that. Up in the skies behind us.
Oh my gosh.
There are items. Flinging.
Zed.
Okay, right. So, concentrate, because this is where the game comes in.
I can't. Okay, yeah, I'm concentrating.
Can you see the 4 trapdoors above the brewing stand over there?
Yeah, 4 trapdoors. I see
Okay,
them.
you can control them via these down here on the ground, right?
Right.
And when you do those down, the item falls down and goes into the brewing stand. So that's how you collect an item out of thin air.
Right. Okay, that's
Okay.
how I catch it.
That's how you catch it. Exactly. You're catching on now. So what we're going to try and do, I want you to try and make, let's say, a fire resistance potion. Do you know how to make a fire resistance potion? What's brewing over here?
Magma,
I
think.
Magma, yes. Magma cream, to be exact, right? This one.
Yeah, that one.
So you're going to want to have netherwort, followed by
Uh-huh.
magma cream. And let's extend it as well. Let's put some redstone in at the end.
This is so cool. You're so cool.
Thank you. I'm not sure this dictates cool, but there you go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I'm going to stand over here.
Man.
Get a good view. Oh, okay.
Everything's coming in.
So remember, it's the 4th item that comes across the top once they come through the ground.
Oh, this one.
There's
right
netherwort
here.
there. Okay.
Netherwort. Do I want to...
It's going to fling through any second now.
Any second.
Here it comes.
Catch.
You got it. Okay. Oh, there's magma cream.
Oh no, I didn't see where.
Oh, no. Okay. That's your thing.
Oh no.
Just
Oh,
RNG.
here.
Oh, you got it.
I caught it. I'm so skilled.
Oh, my
Don't mind
goodness.
me.
And then redstone. There
Okay,
it
now
is.
I'm looking for redstone. Right here. I got it. Nailed it. I think. Did I nail it?
I don't know.
Maybe?
You totally
I think
did.
I did. I think I did, Zed.
You did it. Okay, quick. And we turn off the thing, and that locks in your
Yeah.
points. 15.
This is so
15
good.
points, Gem. You totally did it.
15. That's so stressful to see it, but I love it.
You were looking this direction most of the time. How
Yeah.
did you still manage it?
I actually found out that looking this direction really confused me really quickly, so I needed to see it this way.
Great. Okay. I think I need a go of this now.
Yeah,
you did so
go.
well. Okay. All right. I'll reset your score. So you got 15.
See if you can beat mine.
I'll make the same potion as you. Okay. Here goes. Whew. Right. Okay. We're waiting. Come on, items.
You got this.
I got
This
this.
is easy for you.
Netherwort, cream, redstone. Netherwort, cream, redstone. Okay. Here they come.
So many items just came in. Oh my gosh.
All right. Come on. I want netherwort first. You got really lucky that it came through first out of all your... So did I.
You're
Okay.
lucky as well. You're lucky.
Okay.
You're
Then
fine.
cream. And then I just need redstone.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm trying to watch the skies and the ground at the same time. Hot. Hot. And where's the redstone? Oh, it was there. No. Okay.
You missed the redstone.
I totally missed it. I got to see it come back through. Come
Any
on.
more. None in that group.
There it is. Okay.
There's some there.
Okay, so there's 1 fling. There's 2 fling. There it is.
There it is.
Boom.
Get it.
And stop the clock. Magma's going through right now.
Look at you go. You did it.
And then redstone in as well. Yay! Okay, what was my score? I got 15 as well. Jeff, we did the same.
15.
Okay. We need another battle here. We need to see who's the best scientist of them all. Okay, what should we make a different potion this time? What do you want to make?
Let's make slow falling.
Okay, that sounds good. What's that again? Netherwort?
That's phantom membrane.
Phantom membrane, and then I guess we'll extend it. And shall we make it throwable with gunpowder as well? So a 4th item.
Gunpowder. Okay, gosh, that's a lot to remember. Netherwort, membrane, redstone, gunpowder. Doesn't matter
Exactly.
about the order of the redstone and the gunpowder, though, does it?
You're absolutely correct. So that's another point where you could maybe like use a bit of skill to kind of get ahead, maybe, or like use RNG
man.
to your advantage. Here goes. Machine's coming on. And when you think you're done, go and flick the lever off as well.
All right, I will this time.
Okay.
I didn't know if I should.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay. Nether wart. Then phantom. Okay, I'm locking it in my brain.
Yeah, me too. Netherwart membrane. Netherwart membrane.
Here they come. They all got dumped out. We're going to get some items coming through. Oh, there's
Netherwart?
just a nether wart. Why did that come through on its own?
I don't need any of those yet.
This is good. This is good. Just make sure you've caught it correctly.
Membrane
Doink.
in that. Oh, there's membrane
there's
right
the
there.
membrane.
Okay, so
Oh,
now I've
look
got to
at-
wait until I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Not there.
But you could be missing other ingredients now.
But I need to get it in order.
You do.
Oh, that's gunpowder. Did I catch it? No, too slow.
Oh, there was redstone went past.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no! It's hard to see this way, I'm
Okay.
learning. Redstone. Redstone right there.
Yeah. Oh,
Catch it.
Did you get it? I'm not sure you
Don't
got
know. I didn't get it! Oh no,
it. Oh,
Zed.
no. Oh, dear.
It's all going wrong.
Oh, potions.
It's all going wrong. Come on, redstone gunpowder. Redstone gunpowder. Redstone gunpowder.
It feels like it's never coming through. Oh, there's gunpowder.
Redstone.
Beautiful, you got it.
redstone. Just need gunpowder.
Gunpowder's on its way.
Gunpowder. Gunpowder there.
There it is. You got
Got
it.
it.
Lever.
Oh, lever.
Oh,
Nailed it.
okay. Is it all
That
okay?
was
Is it correct?
much more difficult, Zed.
It felt much more difficult. It's interesting because from up there, I saw the items coming through on the floor here, but you didn't see them. So
I didn't see them.
You had no
but
idea.
I find it so difficult to know when to press if I don't look back here.
Oh yeah, big time. Okay, let's let this finish brewing just so that we can prove it. And what was your score as well?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look. 28.
28. Okay, it was a harder potion though.
You can beat 28.
Hey, you can have your potions you're making. This is
Oh,
my
thanks.
my brewing stand after all. This is how you get potions. So,
Right. Wait, you're making yourself do this every time.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm gamifying all of my farms and everything, so I have to.
I love it, Zed. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm ready to go. Here goes. Boom.
You know the potion.
I think so. Nether wart, membrane, gunpowder, redstone. Oh, no, that's not nether wart.
No netherwort in your first
Nether
ones.
wart.
Oh no.
Oh, there's nether wart.
There it is. There it is.
Okay, so we've got one item. Oh, I should be looking at the ground. 2 item. 3.
Get
Oh,
it,
no,
get
there it
it.
was. Oh, I missed it.
Oh no.
No. Okay.
You need netherwort. Now where was it?
I still
They
need-
just went by again.
Was there another one? Oh no.
Yeah?
Oh no, this is bad.
You missed another one?
I missed another
That's
one.
why I ended up looking backwards, Zed. This is exactly why.
Netherwart. Okay. And there.
Get it. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, this is slow though. I need to be combining goes and I'm not. Phantom membrane. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Got 3.
Why
now
are there
this
stone
one.
blocks coming through? That's not a potion ingredient, is it?
Stone blocks. Yeah, it's one of the new ones.
Wait, really?
Oh, redstone, gunpowder next to each other. Can I get both in one go?
I'm just acting as a distraction for you, really.
We're meant to be a team, are we not?
I don't think so.
Oh, did I get either of them? Oh no,
I
now.
think you got one.
Oh, I got gunpowder. Okay, now redstone. Redstone. There it is.
There it is. Yes, you caught it.
Lever off. Okay.
Nice.
That was stressful.
Yes, 4 ingredients definitely makes the difference.
Big time. Okay, so it looks like slow falling. I'm getting it gunpowdered, and there is a redstone waiting in there. So that was a correct
Perfect.
potion, and my score. Oh no.
33!
What was yours? 20, 28?
28. We
Bravo.
were very close to the same amount of bad.
Yeah, let's put it that way. We were both really bad. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. This is so fun, Zed.
Excellent. Well, hey, anytime you need potions, come on over. Feel free to brew them up. This is clearly a pretty efficient farm, potion brewing farm, I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very efficient.
I would say
For
maybe
sure.
3 potions an hour, maybe even. Dare I say it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's close to that. Oh, Zed, you're so fun.
Oh, there we go. We did it. Thanks for coming over, Jeb. Thanks for beating
Thanks
me
for having me.
at my own game.
Yes. Scientific hours over here. I like
Very
it.
much. I'll be practicing, and one day I'm gonna demand a rematch, and then
Okay.
I will be
I'll
the
be
ultimate
waiting.
scientist.
The ultimate scientist. I think you already are.
I don't know. Some call me a weirdo, but yeah.
Well, goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Goodbye, Zed.
Bye, Jeb. So, hermits, do you think you can tackle the Compruta any better than I, the second best scientist in the world? Feel free to come on over. Hit me up if you want to have a little bit of a helping hand with it as well. I reckon there is a 2-player mode to be had here, especially if you was to have like a couple of potions at a time trying to be made. I think that would be pretty cool. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for liking, for commenting, and subscribing. Do let me know down in the comments exactly what you think of the Compruta. Any other game modes maybe that we could take as part of this, like the 2-player mode. Maybe there's some other thing. I'm not sure. There's lots of fun to be had with this. I'll tell you, I got to get a lot better at it first, though. That's the main thing. But until the next episode, a good-bye.